Customer brought this push mower in for no start. You ain't gonna believe this. They want these machines to fail. I just can't believe they put it right on there. Do not change the oil. Never, ever, ever change the oil. Y'all know what I say to that? Bull crap. The problem is, they want you to just go buy another one. It's got ethanol, I taste it. Let's check the oil. Yeah, it's full and looks pretty clean. Hey, the doggone mower looks new. The next thing I always check is look underneath. All right, just lift it up. And what I'm looking for underneath, do I see a bent or damaged blade? This one looks pretty good. Yeah, it could probably use a little sharpening, but looks great. Now, if you see the blade bent or got a big chunk or where it looks like it's hit something, the first place I'm gonna be looking is at the flywheel, because if it hits something, a lot of times it can just break the flywheel key. Let's try this thing out. Now, something else to pay attention to. Sometimes these cables will stretch on older machines in particular, and the little arm down there for the brake and your kill will kill your fire is what's gonna happen. So this one seems to be operating pretty smooth. Let's see if it starts. If it does, it's gonna be a pretty short video, huh? All right, here's another trick. Let's pop this air filter off. Ooh, boy, that thing looks brand new. Take your air filter off. Take this bad boy. Give her a tip-a-rooney. Let's try it again. Nothing. Now get you some, I use brake cleaner. It's gotta be flammable. Brake cleaner, carb cleaner, or a little squirt bottle with some gas in it. And what this is gonna do, we're gonna check your compression and your fire all at the same time. Too easy. She popped. Ran and died, so you know what that is. We're going carburation town. That's right. Y'all click that subscribe. Share these videos with your friends. Let's see if we can fix this mower. All right. Let's get up inside and see what's going on up in here. Now on the back, we got a little breather back here, your crankcase breather. Just grab that thing. You can usually get these with your fingers. Like that. Now, before we go too far, we want to blow all this trash out. Now, another thing I want you to look at, always check your choke. Make sure see how it's closed. This is one of them automatic chokes. Not quite closed. It's closed enough. It should have run. Does it move? Yep. And goes right back shut. Perfect. Now, before you go taking stuff apart here, I want you to check how this linkage is set. And here's your choke lever right there. But pay real close attention how this lever fits. Now, the other end of this lever goes over to some little round coil thingamabout right over here. When the muffler heats up, it opens the choke or helps choke open or stay open. It does stuff. It does stuff like that, okay? So now that you know how that goes, let's slide this off out of the way. Come on. Daggone, why is it stuck? There we go. All right, now I just broke that gasket. That's perfect. All right, let's see if we can get our fuel line backed off of here. Get a little pair of vice grips and put a clamp on it. Because the gas actually smelled good. Mrs. T made the comment a minute ago, smells like corn. Ethanol, you know, and stuff. Come on off of there. Sometimes a screwdriver helps, y'all. Come on. Darn, it wasn't going to fall off, was it, y'all? Come on. Come on. Watch, I'm going to draw blood already. Now let's slide our carburetor out. You're gonna see a little spring right there. If you stick your finger at the end, you can generally poke a little hole in your finger and spring a leak. That's always fun. Oops, I forgot. This got one of them flapper things up under there, I think. I think that's what kind this is. Let's blow this off. Come on. There you go. All out of the way. 2 bolts. Take that, and boom, it's out of there. Just like that. Stick that back together, and ta-da. All right. There she is. Now something else, a lot of times there ain't much gas in this, but I'm looking for, if I see water droplets, that will tell me I need to drain that tank. Looks like everything's soaking in pretty good. Let me clean this up a little bit with some brake cleaner air hose. Yeah, almost new. That came out pretty good, huh? All right, y'all watch this go quick. Boom. I'm looking. See anything? Man, that thing is really clean. That's awesome. Pull this pin, floating needle. It all looks super clean. Super clean. Now right down in here, there's a jet. Let's pull this jet out. Make sure you use a dirty screwdriver. That always helps. Gives you a little more to clean up. So we'll get this main jet, and then we'll get the emulsion tube, and sometimes you can give it a whack-a-rooney, and there they are. Just that fast. Torch tip cleaners, what fits? That one don't. Let's try this one. Does that fit? Yeah, that's perfect. These got little files on them. The point is not to open the jet up, is to get any corrosion or whatever, to free it up and loosen it up as you go. We'll give her a little squirt. Perfect. We'll do the same thing right here with all these little tiny holes on the emulsion tube. If I can see, I need some glasses, man. That's clean. But you got to do through. See, it goes all the way through, and then you have to do this row over here too. Where's that? Golly, I got to get some more bifocals. All right, give me a minute, and I'll be back with you. Or maybe y'all want to sit there and watch me do this. This is what it takes. Going through each one of them. Get in the hole. All right, there we go. Hey, y'all been over and checked out T-Bone After Hours? Man, we've done some cool stuff. We're working on a restoration of a golf cart. We built a forklift over there for our tractor. We just did a heat and air conditioning unit in our home and filmed all that too. Now I lost what side I was on. What side was I on? I just had one hole left. Look at there. Now let's see what's going to happen. All right. Now what I'm going to do here, first, I'm going to squirt through the center. See fuel? Now I want you to look at all the little tiny holes on the side. See all that spray? Is it showing up on camera good? Perfect. Blow that bad boy out. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. I got something else to show you too. While this is apart, these are done. All that's done. Let's get right in here. Now this idle screw, you look at it right here on this tip, you'll see just a little tip sticking out. Doesn't matter, it's never down that low anyway. Just get it somewhere in the neighborhood like it was, and you'll be fine. This little guy here, pop that out and take a screwdriver, pop this up. Maybe. Come on. It'll come out, I promise it will. About to drop my screwdriver on the floor. Now this, I got the hemostats with a little piece of wire out of a wire brush. You can use guitar string. Down. So that felt pretty clean too. Just whatever you got. Whatever works and fits. Now let's do the same thing here. I'm gonna set this down. So, doing this wrong-handed here, trying to so y'all can see. Y'all probably can't see, can you? Can y'all see? But anyway, squirt through the little hole, it comes out the big holes. That's all it is to it. And then, so that you don't cut these O-rings, a little Vaseline, not much, just a little bit. And Vaseline ain't gonna hurt a thing. You know why? It's petroleum jelly. That's what it are. Now that that's done and ready, now I want to squirt in here, little hole down at the bottom, squirt that, make sure it runs out, squirt in back here, and squirt in over here. That out one's plugged. Sometimes they're open, sometimes they're plugged. Which machines? I don't know, it don't matter. That's all you need to know. That's perfect. Now our goal, anytime we're doing this, our goal, these machines, you want them before you're done. If it don't start on the first pull, it don't leave this shop. The only thing that's allowed more than one pull is a two-stroke, and they're allowed two. Sometimes three, but that's just how we are around here, folks. Now, let's see if I can get this out about right. That's perfect. Flip this over, pop this in. I'll generally take my screwdriver, dink, and you can see, you just look for the little tip. See it way down, all the way down in there in the center. And just look at this, poked all the way through. Now, let's get this back on. Just like that. Screw this down. We're going to be up and fired up here in just a minute, I do believe. Hey, did y'all click that subscribe button yet? Sure hope you do. If you don't, oh, thank you for watching. Hope this is helping somebody out. Some people know how to do this stuff, some people don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Shoot, that thing, I don't even need to spray it out, it's clean. All right, now I'm gonna put my drain opposite the fuel line, that way you can get to it, although people don't ever listen to me. They don't ever drain the doggone thing. Anyway, done. Now this gasket that I broke, let's get this cleaned off, see if I can find one. Can y'all see? Y'all can't see what I'm doing. I got an X-Acto knife here. You can use a razor blade. Use what you got. Clean the gasket off. I got to clean it off of that too. That's no gooder. That's perfect. One of those are good. Let's see if I got another one. And it's always a good idea to store all your spare gaskets in a onion sausage container. Man, I love some onion sausage right now. Is that one right there? That's dang close. That is it. That might be it. Alrighty, let's slide this bed boy back up on here. Hook up our throttle. Get in the hole. There you go. Now let's see if I can get this spring in a tiny hole. Get in there. That's perfect. Look at her. Just like that. All right, let's get this bad boy back on and hook it in. Little Z-bend. Get right back here. And just so like that. Did I get that's wrong? I done got this on the wrong side. Let's see. Get right there. There you go. Now it should. Perfect. All it is the wind off the fans. Wind off the fans blows it back. And it helps out the chokeroonie after it fires up. Know what I mean? Burn. Know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about? That's torque to spec right there. All right. Perfect. Little gasket right there. That's perfect. Now this little dude here is a little tricky. Get it back in there. Remember how it was now? Remember? Y'all can back it up and look at the video because it shows you exactly how to do this. And if you're taking one apart, remember, one of the best tools you can have is your camera. Look at her. All right, let's get a fuel tank. Little fuel tank. And hook our fuel line back up. Unclamp a roon, and to keep an eye when you do this, once you put your fuel back to it, let it sit a little bit. And just watch it. Sit back there and stare at it and what you're looking for. If you see any gas come running out of here, a lot of times it'll run right out of there, just dripping. That tells you your needle in the seat's leaking. All right, let's get our starter back on. Perfect. Just like downtown dog pound. That's what I'm talking about. And I got faith. It's gonna run. It's just gotta. Just a light ugga-dug up there. You don't want to torque it down because then sometimes you take these nuts off and the whole doggone stud wants to come out. And then you got even more fun. Because you pull the studs all the way out and the whole cover comes off, and you got to get back there with a wrench and da-da-da. Look at her. I just blowed the back of this off with the air hose. So we can get this back up on there. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit. Come on. Is that right? Yeah, that's perfect. That's just beautimous. Cut looking nuts. You notice when I start a nut or a bolt with the gun, I always go slow. That way you don't strip something out. Here's the air filter. Let's do this here. All right, let's see. Can y'all still see? I think so. Right here on the cart. Boy, I tell you what, thank you so much for tuning in to Rayleigh's Small Engines. I'm T-Bone. This is your Get It A Point channel. Please click that subscribe button, maybe a thumbs up, share these videos with your friends. We'll see you soon.
In the quiet little town where the grass grows tall, lived a man named T-Bone. He could fix it all. From tractors to chainsaws, he knew every part. But when it came to engines, he had a lion's heart. One day a mower came in with a troubled sound. Its engine sputtered and choked, couldn't mow the ground. T-Bone scratched his head, took a deep breath, said, I'll find the problem, I'll conquer this mess. Oh, T-Bone's got the magic touch. With his wrench and his know-how, he don't ask much. He'll take that bad camshaft, make it right, rev that engine up, make it sing through the night. He dove into the mower, tools in hand, checked the spark plugs and the fuel line ran. But deep in the engine, a whispering hum, a camshaft worn, a challenge to overcome. With a steady hand and a mind so keen, T-Bone worked through dusk in the engine scene. He cleaned and he polished and he fixed that part, swore he'd never let that mower spirit depart. Oh, T-Bone's got the magic touch. With his wrench and his know-how, he don't ask much. He'll take that bad camshaft, make it right, rev that engine engine up, make it sing through the night. As the sun dipped low and the stars blinked awake, T-Bone cranked that engine, gave it a shake. With a roar and a purr like a beast set free, the mower came alive just as good as could be. Now the folks in the town, they all gathered round, cheered for T-Bone, the hero they found. He fixed that mower with his hands and his heart, proved once again he's a man apart. Oh, T-Bone's got the magic touch. With his wrench and his know-how, he don't ask much. He'll took that bad camshaft, made it right. Now that mower sings through the day and the night. Yeah, T-Bone's a man, the legend they say, fixing engines and mowers, come what may. With skill and with grit, he'll never back down. In this quiet little town, he wears the crown.